Hey guys, this is RobNob9X. Now, I'll bring you some little tank beasting that I had the other day. Playing a rush on Damavand Peak, some defending. So as you can see, I just got killed by a tank as it goes. And I was like, "Rrr, gonna get you back." So, oh yes, spawned right next to this tank. So yeah, I thought I'd drive it down. And what we got, they basically 75 tickets, they got all their tickets. And by looking at that, it looks like they've just armed A as well. So I decided to drive down. So first of all, I had this tank coming at me then. See that chopper there as well? Yep. Oh, this game was brilliant. We had choppers coming in here, tanks coming in here. I've never actually tried to fly a chopper down this cave, but yeah, maybe I'll give that a try, you know, see how it goes. But yeah, so this tank, I don't really know what happened here. I was shooting, I was on fire and smoking and reversed back and who knows what's going on. So look, I hit him again, he's still not going down. Yeah, I just don't really know what was going on then. But we had people attacking him everywhere, so yeah, I think he got destroyed. I should have got an assist though, by the looks of it. But oh well, yeah. So yeah, so I thought I'd show you some tips for defending that I found out, which I haven't actually played Damavand Peak that much when I've been defending. But I just had a fun time doing this. Oh yeah, this is the first chopper I took out. Oh, look at that. See, that's one thing with the chopper. One shell, whatever, from the tank. Absolutely obliterated like that. So yeah, so at the moment we've only got what is that, B? We've got to defend now. So they've got A. Obviously they've got tons of tickets left, so they should have this. But as you know, on Damavand Peak, defending is a lot easier than attacking on this last two MCOM stations. So they've done well to get A already, because A, to be fair, is probably one of the trickiest ones to get, I think. So as you see here, there's an EOD bot. I think that's what it's called, an EOD bot. And I'm sure you know that they can obviously arm the MCOM stations and they can also destroy the tank. So I saw that coming that way, so I was prepared for it to come around here. But you know you can't aim below, just under horizontal, so you don't be afraid to get out the tank and take someone out if you need to, just like that. See, even if there's someone coming, you may have C4 and you can't get in the right position, take him out. Don't be afraid to quickly jump out of the tank, take him out, get back in there. Cool. So yeah, so just here I had a mate with me, so he was on the gunner and I was on the in the main seat, the driving seat, and we were just sitting here defending like a bitch. Yeah, it was hilarious, man. So I saw a tank go around the other way there. Obviously always keep an eye down these tunnels opposite me, just next to this tank now. But again, remember, when you'll find other tanks, I know this is an enclosed environment here in these caves, but try and aim towards the back of the tank, because the rear end of the vehicle is where the armour is a lot weaker. Sorry, a lot weaker. Not as strong at all. You can see there, I saw that geezer run around the side, managed to shoot through that window. Yeah, so took out that tank and took out the bloke there. He probably would have gone on to arm it, but we were all good there. And I had a teammate actually who kept healing me with the engineer tool, so I was really grateful for that. So if you see a tank or vehicle in trouble, please go heal it if you can. If you're not going to sacrifice yourself, then go ahead, because it really does help the team out. And I mean, think this tank, like we done a lot of damage with this tank, and if it would have been taken out straight away, you know, we would have been finished. So yeah, so thanks for him, whoever that was who was taking that out. So where I am now, defending B, going forward and backwards. So here you can look right the way down that tunnel, past this huge whatever vehicle thing that is. See who's coming down the tunnel, but also you're right next to the MCOM station as well. So if they come through the little kind of tunnel through the doorway, you know if they're coming there as well. So I love this bit. I took him out and I must have just, don't know how many explosives I destroyed there. I'm guessing we had mines down or something, or for all I know they might have put C4 on the front of their front of that Jeep. So yeah, it was quite funny, that one anyway. I don't know what they were doing, just piling in there. I did think my one shell would take it down, so they must have been weakened already. But yeah, so I like to have zoom optics on my tank, but I'm changing that because someone recommended that you choose the infrared optics. So the infrared optics is just where everything, I'm sure you've used it before, not red and blue or nothing, but just where it's all kind of greyed out, and obviously with a heat sensor it becomes a lot whiter if you see something around. So something like this on Damavand Peak, when unless you're spotting, you can't necessarily see the enemy that well, it is a really helpful tool. So I went to change it, but for some reason when I came off of the customised soldier option, it hadn't actually changed, so I'm not sure what was going on with that. But yeah, I definitely recommend using that. Although you have to obviously sacrifice the zoom optics. So just then, as you saw, I zoomed in, took out that tank, and oh yeah, another chopper kill. Yeah, yeah. So I zoomed in, took out that tank. Now, obviously, if I hadn't had zoom optics, it might have been a bit trickier to do. But you know, then again, who knows which way? It kind of balances out. But I do think infrared optics would help quite well, especially in environments like this. Maybe if it's on a huge map, strike at Karkan style, then maybe zoom optics would work out. But you know, just depending on what map you're using, and give them both a try and see how you feel. So yeah, again, as I'm doing here, I'm just kind of keeping an eye down the tunnel, and I can still go forward and keep an eye just around the MCOM station. So as you said, they took out another chopper. Yes, that's right. I think that's about my third one I've taken out. They kept trying. I don't know what they were doing. He should have flown over and attacked the cave from the other direction. So I'm not sure what his enemy team was thinking. But like I said, it's a really good position here. You can just, I love how you can just see down the tunnel. And now one mistake I had, which you should remember, is right now, to the right is where the rear of my tank is, the end of my tank, the back. And also I should actually say, just here as well, through these tubes or whatever they are, cylindrical objects, it's really good because your tank's quite protected, but you can shoot through there and see the enemy. So I do like that position there as well. But yeah, anyway, so the right of my tank is where the back of it is basically. So that was the weakest spot. Now I should have turned around and had the strongest spot that way, the front of the vehicle of the tank facing that way, because soon you'll see the enemy start coming down the right where the AMCOM station was, and one RPG to my tank, and because they're hitting the back of it, it's almost destroyed already. So I should have had it the other way round, and it would have helped out a lot. So yeah, I just recommend that there. As you can see, look, his RPG straight at me. Oh my god, look how much damage. One more and I'd have been gone. So I was very lucky, to be fair, that didn't happen. But I had someone, you might be able to hear him and see him in the corner there, was healing my tanks. He was healing both our vehicles here. So again, thanks to him for doing that. That really was helpful. So yeah, so right now I was just trying to keep an eye there because they were starting to come around. I think they were learning that whatever they were doing before, 50 tickets later, wasn't working. So yeah, they've started coming around here, trying to attack us from the AEMCOM station direction. So I kept trying to keep an eye on the left, and they were coming from the right here as well. So we were just trying to take down as many of them as we could. And again, if I had infrared optics, it might have been a lot easier to see that. But like I said, it's still a good position, and from here I can keep an eye on there as I just was from the left, and I can keep an eye from here on the right, and just carry on taking them out really. So yeah, I do recommend, if you can, get that tank, come to this position, and then you can go up there, cover A, and come back down here and cover B. So look at that, I think they're on 10 tickets now, and there was actually a big change at the end of this game, which I want to congratulate the enemy team with. You'll see in a minute, but I was very annoyed and quite surprised. And look, also, yeah, another thing I should say is when you're in the tank, because you may not be able to see the enemies as clear, spot like hell. Always, in the tank or not in the tank, spot like your life depends on it, and you know, half the time it does, because if you can't get him, one of your teammates can. That's the thing. And right then, I wouldn't have seen that person lying down, prone on the floor like a little camper, if I hadn't have spotted him. So, you know, it works out for the best. You may see someone that you hadn't seen before, and then this, when I said, there you go, see that? He come and got me with C4. After all that, we finally got done. So, but we did that part. You know, I was taking out so many people. Took out what, 3 choppers, 3 vehicles as well. So it was good. But this is what I want to say. So we've done all that. Only a few tickets left. So I want to say thanks to my team, because watch this. We're on 4 tickets left. They arm it. 3 tickets left. After all I've done for my team and my mate in my tank, 2 tickets. Get to the end, and look what happens. So thanks for watching. Look at that, and we lost. So thanks for watching. This is Rob9X. I'll bring more gameplays with more tips soon. Goodbye.